Oh my God. I'm so happy. First off, can we take a good look at my makeup and my hair and my outfit? You really can't see it, but if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see it. So I have great news, guys. I am now a full-time artist. I do portraits and such. This is my Instagram for my art, and that is my email that you can reach me at if you like what you see and you want to put in a commission. I have a pretty long wait list right now and about 8 to do on my own. You know, you can still just follow me or whatever. I no longer work at the job that I've been at for 2 years whenever I actually first started to upload my my content. I'm gonna be doing this stuff a lot more. So if there's any suggestions or anything that you want to see, if you want to see how I do my makeup, if you want to see how I dye my hair, what I use, what I wear, my closet, anything like that, you just let me know. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok. It's both Soda Pop Sweetheart, just like my username. I decided that name. It was very cute, very fitting. It matches my aesthetic, and I just thought, why the heck not? But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking and let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Okay, so forgive me for looking pretty wicked right now. I just got out the shower. It's like 12 at night, and I'm hanging out with my best friend tomorrow. So since we like to take pictures of each other like all the time, I want to make sure I look good. And I styled this new red hair. I hope you like it, by the way. Even my eyebrows are red. Don't look at my acne, but like, even my eyebrows are red, which I need to shape them up, but I'll probably do that after I'm done with this video. I'm also missing a pinky nail, but I got 2 pop on my nails. This one I had sit in the water for too long, and this is Snoop and Pac. I love my 2 pop. Anyways, let's get into this. So a couple years ago when I was really into makeup, I always had all kinds of bottles, but I always kept them because you never know what you could use them for, right? This is not setting spray. This is Lotta Body setting lotion mixed with water. So I use this for my hair whenever I'm doing my sponge rollers. So these are the 2 that I will be using. They're both the same size. Just one is pink. I got it for my aesthetic. As you can tell, even my wall is pink now. I wear pink, like I'm just kind of pinked out in the best way that I love and I'm okay with. And then just some black ones that I got from the beauty supply store that I still have hair on them. The only downside to these pink rollers that I got from Amazon, the thing keeps coming off of them. So it doesn't really matter how gentle you're using them, they still happen to just fly off when you're trying to do something. And it's really hard because I have not been with long nails for a very long time. So now that I'm starting to get used to them again, it's really making a lot of things harder for me. You hear movement, that is my cat Chivo. He is a baby still and he's going crazy. And I love him. Say hello, Chivo. He's beautiful. I love you. Now, I like to start at the back when it comes to this. Make sure that part gets up there because it does get confusing. It'll take about that much. Now that we have this little piece of section of hair, I forgot to put this up. All right, so I'm going to divide those little pieces into one piece itself. I'm going to spray my concoction on my hair and just fix it through, brush it out to the way I want it. That way we don't get any tangles. I'm just going to curl that around. And then just curl it up. Just roll it up. And voila. Just like that. I'm going to do that again. Spray. This time I'm going to brush it upwards and out towards the back of me. It should look like this. Now this process, I'm literally going to be doing it all the way up. You just roll under. If you want to do like a curl going like these back here, and then another set of curls on top rolling inwards, that'll give you a really pretty wave effect. I'm not going for that, but you can totally do that and it'll give just a little bit more weight. But basically I'm going to be rolling them all underneath up until about right here. This is where my bangs are going to be at, and you'll see those whenever I come back. Okay, so basically this is my hair. This is all of it, but not the bangs. There's just a little bit right here, but when it comes to these little small parts, I usually just clip, like pin curl them. And by that I mean like one of these little things. Hold on. One of these, and I spray just a little bit on my hands, because if it's that small, I don't need to spray like a whole thing on it. And just curl it around my finger or fingernail, since that's where it's going. Take it off of my fingernail and then just pin it down like so. Okay, so I still clipped a little bit more because I realized that I still need to put these away. So I'm just going to spray them. Make sure you get all the way through, especially to the ends, and just pin curl these. I just don't see a reason for having really big curlers for these. Okay, so I have my little pin curls, and since, oh, that's pretty. So, bumper bangs. I'm going to be taking these Velcro ones. I have hair all over them. Oh my gosh. I'm going to spray the part where the bangs are gonna be at, curled. I don't care much for these being small because they're gonna be teased and everything anyways and brought to the front, so you're really not gonna see the ends. So I'm going to put that right under. For me, it's gonna take a second because of these nails. Okay, so that one is in place. But for extra security, I'm going to also clip them in so they don't move around while I'm sleeping. Okay, now I have this big piece. Again, I'm just going to be using a big Velcro roller. Make sure all the little tangles and knots are out. And I'm just gonna roll this to the very top of my head. And I will also pin these ones down as well. Alright, so now that my hair is set and curled, I'm going to sleep on them. I'm more of a person who likes to do my hair the night before, then wear it all day, because I know a lot of people, they'll do it during the day before they have to go somewhere, and I don't trust my hair enough for that, so I do it before I go to sleep. That way I have more time for it to sit versus like an hour to 2 hours, maybe even a little bit less than that. I'm going to take my setting stuff and just spray my hair just a little bit more, just so it really sets in there. And then I'm going to be using some hairspray to make sure it really stays in place. Now, if you don't have a silk scarf, that's totally okay. Bonnets are really good, or nets are as well, I believe. But this one is really big. As you can tell, it can fit over like my whole body. But I'm just going to put this, oh, and by the way, when you have it as a big square, fold it into a triangle. So I'm just going to leave this part over my head, and this goes over like that. I'm gonna put it behind these big curlers I have just so it doesn't slide down. Okay, so I have this really huge scarf on my head. I'm just gonna tuck that back there. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so look like this. And now I'm gonna go to bed. And when I wake up, I will actually look decent. I will be dressed and we will start on my hair. Good night. So it has occurred to me overnight that I am not completely built for the bad bitch life. So I took off my nails after finding my pinky one and putting it back on and everything. But oh well. Anyways, let's go ahead and start doing the hair. So I slept in it. And I'm just going to take this big old scarf off. Whew, it's like cool breeze just went throughout my entire head. And now I'm just going to take them out. I'm going to take them out very gently. Like that. And boom. Let me bring y'all closer to look at this. Or I'll just get closer. Look how pretty. Oh, I'm in love. So I'm just going to do that throughout the whole hair. Sometimes it doesn't even matter how soft you're being with taking these curls out. For me, they still manage to get tangled in a weird way and I still have to kind of rip them out. Please don't be like me. Please find a better alternative. See what I mean? Somehow still managed to get messed up. Look how pretty it is. Oh my goodness. Okay, all the rollers are out. Now I'm just going to take my little pin curls out. So now we're just left with these really cute little Shirley Temple ringlets that I love so much. And I'm just going to give them like a nice little tussle just to separate them just a little bit. I'm not going to run my fingers through them because I want a certain look. But if I wanted to run my fingers through them, I would probably do like a poodle kind of hairstyle. Now I'm going to be taking this stuff, just a little bit, about that much, and I'm just going to kind of put that, rub that along like the ends of each curl. Even the ones near my face, because I want a really sleek, I want a really sleek, shiny, bouncy look. Okay, so now that we've done that and it's looking a little bit shiny, I'm gonna take this brush. It's just a regular paddle brush. I don't have anything fancy like a lot of other pinup / vintage people do, but I'm working on it. So I'm just going to start from the ends and brush inwards towards me like this, like that. As you can see, it's starting to form that. So then I'm going to start at the top, brush it down to the bottom, and give it a nice little, you know, brush around. And sometimes you just gotta brush for a really long time. It happens. Some days I don't take very long. I just kind of brush it, then go. It kind of flops, but I realized once I brush it a lot and take my time, it comes out a lot prettier, more bouncy. So as you can tell, the obvious difference between this side and this side. Now I'm just gonna do this side and do the same thing that I did on the other side. Brush down and under. Okay, so as you can tell, my hair is a little frizzy. I don't have any pomade, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use hairspray. Before I use the hairspray, as you can see, my hair is kind of divided into two little parts. What about the back? Well, what about the back is correct. So you're going to brush that back, you're gonna grab it. Well, at least that's what I do because I'm tender-headed. And just brush underneath. So, now it looks a little crazy. I get it, I bunch it all to one side and I brush them all underneath. So that way whenever I throw it back, then it'll kind of go all together. Okay, so I do have a bad dye job. It's my own fault. I was rushing and doing it, but I'm gonna be redoing it. So next time you see another video of me, my hair will be all even. But this is the back of my hair. I'm going to hairspray it. And I'm just going to smooth it as I do that. The ends I'm going to spray, then I'm going to bunch up. And then do that all the way around. Now we're gonna do the bangs. I'm gonna take these clips out and just unroll it. They're not big curls like these, but that's okay. I just needed the ends done. Okay, so now that these are out, I'm going to brush them together. And then I'm just going to tease like this in a C motion. That way, whenever I gather it, I'm also kind of, I guess, crushing it down. But you can see my hair is getting bigger, and I'm just going to do it just a couple more times. Okay, so that should be good enough for now. To hairspray it, I'm going to brush it. You don't want to brush all the tease out. With this, I know it has a lot of hair in it. I like to go on the side because that's when it's the most soft and there's not a bunch of bristles going into the tease. Brush a little bit underneath and on the sides. Now my cat got a hold of my little spongy rolly thing, my little hair donut. Don't know how, but it's all messed up, but that's all right because it's gonna be hiding anyways to the ends of the hair. And you're just going to roll up with your hair in the cut in half donut roll. If you have not seen my tutorial on how to do that, please be sure to go check it out. Because I get a lot of questions how I get my bangs to look like this and what I use, and no one just goes to look anymore. Since we have that up, you're going to get a bobby pin and you're going to secure it at the ends. I usually have 2 each because my hair is not that heavy, and 2 usually do it for me. Okay, so I gotta bring y'all closer now. All right, so you see how it's kind of messed up? You get your hair and really just start pushing it all the way around to where you can no longer see the black. Or just whatever color it is, it's just black for me. You're just gonna keep fixing it. It takes me a long time to get it to like the perfect way I like it. Pretty okay with how mine looks. I'm gonna just hairspray it. Hairspray the rest of my hair some more because it is hot outside. I live in the South. Yay me. Now I just have this adorable little bow that I'm going to put around in my head. So now I'm just gonna tie this bow around my hair because it matches my dress and my cardigan, as you can tell. It's not that long, so the bow isn't gonna be like big and stuff, but I'll still crimp it up, at least try my hardest to. There is a tag on it still. Just gonna tuck that underneath. And there you have it. This is my hair. Show you the other side. Okay, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I get a lot of questions on how I always do my hair. So I figured, why not start actually making hair tutorials? So next week will be my wet set, how to go from like curly to like this. It may not be like as polished and straight looking because my hair is naturally very curly, but I will show you guys the best that I can and what I do. You can use what I do or you can twist it up, doesn't really matter, but that's neither here nor there. That's for next week. Anyways, thank you again so much and I'll see you next week. Bye.